What's up, XRP family? Thank you for joining this video for today. So we have very interesting stuff, guys, because I think that the bottom just got hit. And of course, I'm not sure, but this is very interesting. So I was always telling you guys in my videos that we are gonna go for this bottom. Now, this is a very common signal. This is a double bottom. Many of you have heard of this. I think if not, this is a very clear double bottom. And when a double bottom happens like this, it's very common that price will surge from this place. So my implication is now that we will see a very big bull market, but there is still some levels that we need to watch out for, and that's this one. So this level is going to be interesting because we can just bounce back and then it will just become a bigger flag to move down. So if we break this level, form continuation patterns, then we surely will see an all-time high on XRP. So it's very interesting for me, guys, what's happening right now, and I'm getting ready, guys, because it's almost time. So before we dig in the video, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you find value. So let's dig in. So you can clearly see on the charts, guys, that we are getting ready. And the thing is that we literally almost reach 27th of July when the deposition will happen. You see, the charts always align with the news. It's very funny, but it's just how it is. So I am clearly waiting now because it's almost time. An opportunity so rare, people struggle to conceive. What is sitting right before their eye? Do you believe? The time has it come? The future certainly is bright. The stars have aligned, dark to light. This was a tweet from David Schwartz. Very interesting. A message to all my followers. Yes, even you. Now he says here, I love you, but as you can see, it's a bit dark. And then once you go up, you see that the light is in a straight path and that there is a sun. So of course, this is a deeper message. Patience is virtue and only means more and more XRP in the bag. This guy is giving us signs like crazy, guys, all the time. He's not stopping. He's tweeting like crazy. And we know that there is something very big on the horizon. So here we have Schwab actually telling us what is to come. The fourth industrial revolution will come at breathtaking speed, will impact our lives completely, even our identities. Everything will be integrated into an ecosystem driven by big data. It's not just a digital revolution, it's nanotechnology and biological. Let's take a look what he's saying, guys.
The industrial revolution will impact our lives completely. It will not only change how we communicate, how we produce, how we consume. It will change actually us, our own identity. And of course gives life to such policies and developments like smart traffic, smart government, smart cities. What we will see is that everything will be integrated into an ecosystem driven by big data and driven particularly by a close cooperation also of governments with business, civil society. And this revolution will come at a breathtaking speed. It will be like a tsunami. And actually, it's not just a digital revolution. It's digital, of course, physical with nanotechnology, but it's also biological. And so three dimension provides a particular force to this revolution. So what the World Economic Forum is doing is to promote this public-private cooperation to master the fourth industrial revolution.
And the third thing I will point to is a very big move that's happening at the moment from product to service. I have a friend, he says, every product is a service waiting to happen.
So you can clearly see, guys, that we are moving towards a very big difference in our lives. And it's happening right now. This pandemic is just a distraction, guys, on what's really going on. Now, I don't want to get more into conspiracy theories and stuff like that, but this is really happening, guys. Soon everything will be digitalized, and you want to be on the right side when it happens. You want to invest in the technology that they will use actually to make all of this happen. Here we have James K. Fillon. Shout out to this guy, he's really amazing. Individual defendants respond to SEC's letter regarding public statement by Commissioner Pierce and Roisman describing SEC response as going on to publicly rebuke these two commissioners considered views that there is no clarity. So here is a clear view of this letter. Here you can see we write on behalf of defendants Christian A. Larson and Bradley Gardenhouse to briefly respond to the SEC's letter filed on July 21. The SEC encodes that this court may take judicial notice of a recent statement by two of its own commissioners acknowledging the uncertainty concerning the application of the securities laws to digital assets. But it goes on to publicly rebuke these two commissioners' considered views that merely acknowledge what is plain and obvious to all. Even today, here is decided lack of clarity for market participants. Now you can clearly see that they're defending Ripple, and actually you can see that there's no clarity in the SEC what they want and what they are doing. They don't have a good regulation framework. They're just talking and doing stuff. They're not really sophisticated. 60k is now more likely for Bitcoin than 20k. Now this is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. I showed you on the charts that we were forming a double bottom, which is huge, guys. Huge, because the last leg of that double bottom was a squeeze and it went there very slowly. And when that happens, we know that price can go up like crazy and very fast. So be ready, because it will happen very fast if it happens. So here you can see BTC has a better probability of recovering back to 60k than breaking below its current support level of 30 to target 20, believes Mike McGlone, senior commodity strategist at Bloomberg Intelligence. A screenshot from McGlone's latest analysis on the flagship cryptocurrency, first shared by Bloomberg senior ETF analyst Eric Belunchas, shows his comparing Bitcoin's ongoing price action with the two-call period of the 2018-2019 trading session. Now here you can see that it bounces on the moving average, and that is then for this analyst a very good sign. But I'm looking at it very differently, guys. That doesn't mean anything, but as I showed you, there is a double bottom on XRP, and I believe that this is the bottom that we have. Confirming the upward trend of recent years, the number of non-cash payments in the euro area increased by 3.7% in 2020, up to 101.6 billion, with a total value of 167.3 trillion. Read our press release for more statistics on 2020 payments. Now you can clearly see, guys, if these payments are all covered by XRP, look at the amount that you will have, 167.3 trillion. The whole cryptocurrency market is now 1.3. So imagine when just this amount will cover, XRP will cover this amount of money. Imagine the price. It will be $10,000, guys, $5,000. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's what you're investing in, or not. I'm not sure what you're doing, but if you're not seeing it by now, then probably you're blind, guys. There's a special level of hell just for people who engage in litigation abuse to silence and terrify people who express an opinion, and the lawyers who knowingly file meritless lawsuits to intimidate. He's talking about the SEC, guys, because they are just intimidating everyone with the power that they have. That's all that is. Guys, these lawsuits are not even, they don't even have jurisdiction maybe to regulate cryptocurrency, and still they went and brought this lawsuit on Ripple, which I think will fail greatly, and it will show the power of Ripple. Chairman of the SEC, Gary Gensler, has indicated that stablecoins will not be exempt from upcoming regulations. They are implicated by the securities laws and must work within our securities regime, he said. Now this is what I mean. They think that they can do anything and everything they want. But remember, guys, the USA is just a part of the world. They are not in control of all the cryptocurrencies, and they cannot regulate everything they want, because that will make them fall behind other countries which are already have regulated cryptocurrencies and already using them. and they will lose innovation. So remember that all of this is just a big show, guys. Thank you for watching the video for today. I hope you're doing great. See you in the next one.